I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake.
Guys, our very own Antoine Semenyo is living his dream at Manchester City, and this time around, he is making it count. Semenyo is justifying Pep Guardiola's decision to bring him at Manchester City during the 2026 transfer window, and since joining the club on the 9th of January 2026, he has contributed 5 goals in 5 appearances at Manchester City, scoring 4 goals directly and assisting once. And you know that Semenyo has become the second player to score 4 goals in 5 appearances for Manchester City as Premier League side across all competitions since 1992-1993 season. Before that, Emmanuel Adebayo did same, scored 4 goals and 5 appearances at Manchester City in the year 2009. And just after Emmanuel Adebayo is our very own Antoine Semenyo, scoring 4 goals in 5 appearances for Manchester City. Aside Semenyo scoring and assisting at Manchester City, as release anticipated since joining from AFC Bournemouth, Semenyo has been very explosive up front. He is a complete striker, stretching and tormenting opponent defenders. We saw Semenyo's exploits this evening for Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspur. Semenyo has been very ambidextrous, scoring with both feet, right and left. Semenyo can score. Aside that, he can also score with his head. And Semenyo, let's break down his statistics since joining Manchester City on the 9th of January 2026, a day after his official announcement on the 10th of January 2026. In his FA Cup debut for Manchester City in their 10-1 victory against Exeter City, Semenyo scored and assisted. 3 days later, on the 13th of January 2026, it was EFL Cup match for Manchester City versus Newcastle United. Semenyo scored in his debut for Manchester City in the EFL Cup. On the 24th of January 2026, Antoine Semenyo scored first EPL goal for Manchester City, and it was against Wolves. And today, the 1st of February 2026, Antoine Semenyo has scored for Manchester City against Tottenham Hotspur. It was a beautiful goal. It was similar to that he scored against Wolves. And this time around, he is etching his name at Manchester City. Everyone is praising Antoine Semenyo. As I stated, we least anticipated this performance from Semenyo joining from AFC Bournemouth, and this is the time he's making waves in the English Premier League. As you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel if you're new on this platform. Hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Don't forget to drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts under this video. Let me also recommend Herald Trading Enterprise to you. Herald Trading Enterprise is a cosmetic brand that focuses on your loose skin and hair growth. So whoever is battling with baldness, in terms of quick action, gradual process, and very quick action, we have cream and oil for you. We also have other quality cosmetic products for your pimples, acne, dandruff, stretch marks, and other skin diseases. Just contact our numbers via the screens. One interesting aspect about Herald Trading Enterprise, that's wherever you are across the globe, please, we don't charge on delivery fees. So just contact us, you pay the money for the products. You deliver it free for you without charging you penny. Herald Trading Enterprise, we are your home of quality cosmetic products. Away from that, let's talk about our very own Thomas-Asante. He has come under deep criticism from his head coach, Garcia Marcelino. And according to Garcia, after their 3-0 defeat in the UEFA Champions League to Bayer for Leverkusen, he stated it emphatically that looking at the world of differences for Thomas-Asante at Arsenal and Villarreal, we have deep discrepancy between his performance at Arsenal and that of Villarreal. And it's not easy for him starting Thomas-Asante at Villarreal. And with further reports with people very close to Thomas-Asante, he's even trying his best. Partey is not 100% fit. At least he's 50% fit, suffering from pubalgia, which is making Partey not performing to the highest satisfaction of head coach Marcelino Garcia, same as the fans of Villarreal. Partey this season, we are not seeing the best out of him at Villarreal, but we know that subsequently he is a player that we can depend on him. We wanted his exploits at Villarreal so that he can replicate same in the colors of the senior national team, especially during the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament. We know that Partey is nowhere. He missed out in our friendly matches against Japan and Korea. And subsequently, from the people close to Thomas-Partey, he might be back stronger this time around in the colors of the senior national team, the Black Stars. Same as his club side, Villarreal. Though a lot of people are not impressed with the comments from the head coach, but it is what it is. And away from that, let's talk about our very own Brandon Thomas-Asante. According to the latest reports that came out 2 days ago, he has been banned for 3 matches for violent conduct. It was a championship game between Coventry City and Norwich City. We saw Brandon Thomas-Asante swung his arms at the face of one of the Norwich City players. Initially, the referee didn't see anything or any happening between that of Brandon Thomas-Asante and Martin of Norwich City. But just after the game, through further revelation and review from the FA, they've gotten to know that he deserved 3-match ban or 3 matches suspension. And from that, our very own Brandon Thomas-Asante will be out of 3 matches due to violent conduct against his opponents, Martin, when his club side, Coventry City, faced Norwich City. So that is the latest coming in from his camp. He has accepted that indeed he didn't do the right thing. So he deserved this type of punishment from the FA in the championship. Away from his camp, let me end this presentation from the camp of our very own Kamaldeen Sulemana. His future at Atalanta Calcio has come into question following his limited time at this club in the Serie A. Across all competitions, I stand to be corrected. Kamaldeen has played 21 games, scored twice and assisted once. He has played a little bit over 160 minutes. And at this moment, there are other reports coming in that the January transfer window, which expires on the 2nd of February 2026, clubs are coming in for his signature. Names like Napoli, AS Roma, they've all shown strong interest in getting the signature of our very own Kamaldeen Sulemana. But at this moment, with the latest updates coming in, the club has frozen his transfer to any other club, following our very own Ademola Lookman's transfer to Atletico Madrid. As at the time of this video shoots, Ademola Lookman is in Madrid going for his medical. If everything materializes, then Kamaldeen Sulemana has to stay at Atalanta Calcio so that Ademola Lookman moves to Atletico Madrid. That is the latest coming in. Recently, the CEO of Atalanta Calcio stated that indeed any club that will come in for the signature of Kamaldeen Sulemana, calmly they will assess the deal and know how the deal will move. But looking at how the situation has been, it has been very difficult and tight at this moment. Let me authenticate this transfer story from Kamaldeen Sulemana with the latest reports from Alessandro Giovanni Pellegrini. According to his reports, with the official write-up on your screens, let's have a full glare of. With the transfer of Lookman to Atletico Madrid, the departure of Kamaldeen Sulemana has been temporarily frozen by Atalanta. Napoli is very close to finalizing the deal for Alisson and also negotiating for Brian. So at this moment, both Napoli and AS Roma, who have all shown strong interest in getting the signature of our very own Kamaldeen Sulemana, are still opting for other replacements if he doesn't make it to all these clubs. So those are the latest coming in with the latest transfer updates about Kamaldeen Sulemana. So that is it from his camp. You can also share your candid opinion in the comment box. I will end here with my presentation and appreciate the support of my cherished viewers and commenters under the comment box with this amazing shout out. Special shout out to Hannah Kumsen. I do appreciate your support. Ofosu Prosper Dortmund Andrews. Ride Above Hates. I do appreciate your support. Zachariah Krolo, I do appreciate your support. This is Cry Lord. I do appreciate your support. Dacha in frames. Close to Francis Ayite, Olembe Wahab, Edward Papasen, Rufai Abdullahi, Francis Kade, Aite, okay, I do appreciate your support. Right above hate, Rufai Abdullah, and to other cherished commenters and viewers on this platform. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic, as a Frenchman will say, au revoir.